This is the Iron Trader. This is the last call of the week. Now, the pit's closed here at about 2:30. That's about 10 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natty gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels will be posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, buy the ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily chart. Now, what we have here is we had a really big red candle yesterday. Now, if you look at today's candle, it's basically an inside day, okay? So I always point out is look to the left of the candles, look at the highs, the lows, and the closing number. That gives you good support and resistance level. Now, UCO was a really good scalp today, okay? So this was a really good scalp here. But now, if you look at crude oil, where did it go, okay? Right into that key 8 SMA here, okay? So right now, you're still in this downtrend. As long as you're below this 8 SMA here, you're in that downtrend. So we have to see what's going to happen Sunday night when the futures open here at 6 or first thing Monday morning, depends on how you want to trade. Okay, so I'll just look at here. The closing price right now, okay, the price right now, I should say, is $75.84. So what we want to do here is we just want to look here at all the lows, okay? So next one we look at here is $75.31. Okay, we have your 75.21, and then this is going to be the key one. This was that where you had the price channel. This was 74.91. That is going to be key. Now again, if that's lost here, then you look at today's low here. Okay, you're looking at 72.91, and then we look at yesterday's low here of 72.37. And then again, if that's lost here, what we do is we just look all the way here to the left of the chart here and see where exactly we can go here, okay? So what you want to do is look at the top of this candle. You're looking at 70.22. You look at the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at, well, 71.91 here. The top of this candle is 72.34. And then we look at the bottom here. You're looking at 70.22. We have 69.90. We have 70.12 here. We come down to 68.93. And then we can have your big retest here all the way down here at 67.05. Let's call it 67 bucks. That's only if this yesterday's bottom of yesterday's candle is lost at that 72.37. Okay, now let's just look at the upside. Well, you got to look at this 8 SMA. See, right there, you're looking at 76.35. Now, if it can get above, then what we do is look at yesterday's high. That's 76.80, okay? And then what we want to do here is then we look to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 77.79, and then 78.16. That's your 200 SMA. That is going to be key. Now, again, if you can get above that, then we look to the top of this candle, 78.77, and then the top of this one here is 79.77, and then we have your 80.43, your 21-day. Now, when the futures open here on Sunday, this 21-day will obviously be lower here, probably right around your 80 mark, maybe 80.20, whatever it is. But I say watch that there on the upside only if you can close above this 78.16. And then above there, you got 82.15. And then we take a shot here at 85.01. A close above that, you go 89.85. But we don't worry about this. I just like pointing to that out because what we do is over here, we do level to level. If you can close above the 8, okay, then we go to the 200. If you can go close to there, then we go to the 21. If you can close above that, then we go to the 100, and then a close above that, you got 85.01. A close above that, you have your retest at 89.85. Now, you have that OPEC meeting here on the 26th, okay? That's not going to be this week here, but that's going to be the following, I believe it's Sunday, okay? So you have to be very careful because right now they're cutting 1 million barrels. Saudi is doing a voluntary cut of 1 million barrels. Russia's doing a voluntary cut of 300,000 barrels. Now they're actually looking to carry that till spring and maybe even cutting an extra 1 million barrels, okay? So got to be very careful here. So don't have no opinion. Oh, it's going down, it's going up here. Just trade what the charts are, okay? That is going to be very key. Now, we should get a rally, I would think, here going into that OPEC meeting here. But then, you got Thanksgiving, holiday, and the whole 9 yards here. So basically, bottom line on the upside, watch this key 8 SMA here. If you can get above, then the 200-day is the target. Above, the 21 days the target. Your 100 days the target. Your 50 days the target. And your retest there is the target. Downside here, watch this key level right here. That's 74.91, okay? If that is lost here, then you want to look at today's low here. You're looking at 72.91, and then yesterday's low here at 72.37. Now, your RSI here, well, you're coming off the bottom here, but that doesn't mean it can't go right back down here again. So you got to give this a little time here to shake on out here. Your MACD, you're still got it's still bearish here, but it's trying to work it, but we got to see how it all shakes out. Tell you what, let's look here at a weekly and a monthly. Okay, here we have your weekly and we have your monthly. All right, so let's take a bigger up a little bit. All right, so what we have here is it just couldn't get above this 8 SMA, and now we have a series of lower lows and lower highs, okay? That's never good. Now, today, basically, what you have here for the week is you have an indecision candle, okay? So you got to look at that low. That is going to be key. That's 72.37. If it goes below that there, then right here, 70.05 is your target. In between there is going to be this right here, this 200-day, 73.25. Okay, so you can see here, like for the let me big that up here for the month, that so far it's holding that key level there. Okay, for the month here. But again, that doesn't really mean a whole lot there. It just has to you got a lot of month left here. So bottom line is this: if you lose, look at the bottom of this candle here. There's that 74.91. Very, very key. If you lose that, if you lose this 72.37, bottom line here is going to be this 70.05. That is going to be your big target. If that's lost here, we come to your 50 SMA here. You're looking at 68.77, and then below that 67.05. That is your big retest level. Okay, and then again, if it goes below here, you got 65.38, you got 64.36, and then we come down here 63.64. Big if, that 200-day is lost here. Now, RSI here, still very, very bearish here. On the crossover here, your MACD, your RSI here, it could go either way here on that. So that there is fine here. But until this can turn right back up again here and get above, like the green is above the red here, then you can rally on up. Until then, she just doesn't look very good. And then with these series of lower highs and lower lows, not too good. Now, you had a good rally here at the end of the day here to cap off the week, which was very, very good. Good scalp in there today here in the old crude here. So just to review here, on the upside here, you need to get back above this key 78.19. If you do, you got a good shot here then at your 82.24, and you got a shot here at your 83.61 here. That is going to be key. Downside, watch that key 71.94. Watch yesterday's low here, 72.37. If that's lost, 70.05 will be the target. All right, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. All right, here we have the old natural gas, your daily and your weekly. Now, you can see here, let me bigger up a little bit. You can see here where I called off here. See, we had sideways action here, but what they have there, this is called a tweezer top, okay? When you see that, that's never good, okay? And then today, it tried to rally up here, but it just could not hold that 50, which told me that's a very good shorting opportunity. So I got in there at, was it 62.50 this morning in the pre-market, and then I got out, I put a stop in there at 66.50, and so that gave me a good 4 points for the day on KOLD. Now remember, when you trade, don't just look at, a 9:30 to 4. The pre-market is a lot of good opportunities here, and same way with the aftermarket here is to get in on trades, okay? So when you can see, you say, geez, I'm going to get in on a trade here, and you're watching a tick chart or a 1 minute or 5 minute chart here, you can really see and say, wow, this is not going to hold this key 50 SMA here. Then you got to get in, okay? Now, you're never going to catch the bottom. You're never going to sell the top. But what you want is that chunk of meat right there in the center. That's what you want there for trading. If you do that every day, by the time the end of the week comes, you got a lot of money sitting there, okay? So let's just look at here, see where we are here now. So you got 2.947. So bottom line here, when the futures open on Sunday at 6 or Monday, however you want to trade, you have to look at today's low, okay? So you're looking at 2.89. Very, very crucial here, which lines up pretty nice here with this 50-day sitting at basically 2.9, okay? So right now, you're back above this, so you want to use that as your key level there. If that is lost here, you've got your 2.86. Right below it here, you got 2.84. And then we come here to the 2.82 and then 2.78. Okay, there's your gap. There's your fill. Like I've always been pointing out, always watch them because you just don't know. Okay, so but bottom line here is watch the bottom. That's going to be very, very key. 2.89 here, very, very key, along with this 50 SMA here on the downside. And then we can go to the retest. Now, again, it might just pop right back up here. We don't know exactly what it's going to do. On the upside here, watch this candle right here, okay? This here, the low is 2.98. Very, very crucial. If it can get above that, then we look to that 50 SMA here, sitting at 3.04. Then we can go to this 8 SMA here, 3.08, and then we can look at the 8 SMA here on your weekly chart at 3.15, and then you have your 21-day. Above your 21-day, we look to this candle here. That is going to be key. That's 3.27, and then we look to the top of here, 3.29, and then we have 3.40. There's your gap. Bottom line here, 3.45. There's your fill, and then you can work yourself all the way up. Now, a cold front is coming in here after Thanksgiving here, so that might help natty gas here if you get some kind of a catalyst, some kind of something here that will disrupt the system here to go higher. If not, always have that KOLD here. Now, I don't really, most times I don't hang on to it. I just scalp it, for a day trade and put the money in your pocket. Okay, nice 4 points there today. Very happy with that. And then I can go into the weekend. We'll see what happens Sunday night there, on the futures. Okay, so just to recap here, watch this low of today's 2.89 here. Watch if that comes down, 2.86 is your target. That's lost. You got the Hondo, 2.84, 2.82, and 2.78. Those would be your support levels here. And then you can work yourself all the way down here to this 2.6. But let's just see how that shakes out first. On the upside, watch this key level here, 2.98, and then watch this 304. Very, very critical. You need to close back above there. You need to close above this 8 SMA here. Then you can head for this 8 SMA here on the weekly here, okay? And then back to your 21-day here. So we got to see how it all going to shake out here next week. All right, that's what I got for you this week here. Now, if you want to, Sunday night there, I always do a video. I posted there about 7 o'clock at night after the futures open. It gives you a little bit of time. Futures open at 6. That's posted at 7. That gets you all set up there for Monday. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll see you then.